Hey everybody, I'm Victor Broden. I'm here today with the Xsonic Xtone. The company says it is a high-performance audio interface, but they like to call it a smart stomp. So we'll refer to it as a smart stomp. There are plenty of great videos detailing all the ways you can connect it to iPhones, iPads, laptop, use it to record to your DAW. I am using the Bias FX software for amps and pedals, and it controls many of the other softwares on the market for that. When I got this piece of equipment, I figured, well, how could this replace hardware pieces that I already use? Or how could this make things simpler for me? So instead of recording to a DAW today, I'm going to run it as I would on a live gig. So as you can see on the pedal, there's an expression pedal output, there's in, there's stereo out, there's amp out, obviously, headphone out, USB, balanced recording out, and the 3 foot switches can be assigned via MIDI to do anything. And by anything, I really mean anything. So the green color, which is up right now, I've decided to see if I could replace my standard very small flyboard with the most basic effects. And in this green mode, I'm using each of these foot switches old school, meaning they just control one pedal as if they were normal pedals. What you're listening to is a very basic sort of clean rock tone using a GK rig in the Bias FX software. For traditional PJ tone, here's the octave. Very usable, the standard effect for bass, obviously. On and off, octave is now off, and distortion is now on. Just like that, distortion off. And we're back to clean. Tuner obviously bypasses the tone. So there we have it. In the green setting, the Xtone using Bias FX is now my standard flyboard in one piece that weighs nothing. So by holding the letter B for about 2-3 seconds, you switch colors, and the Xtone is now something new that controls a whole different thing. So in blue mode, I have it controlling the looper inside Bias FX. So let's do a little loop action. And reset. There it is, now loop controller. Let's go to the letter C. Hold that in. Boom, it turns red. When the pedal is in red mode, I've created it to not be a traditional pedal board or controlling the loop station. I've made it into a dual effects loop switcher. So on button A, I have clean tone. On button B, I have a combination of a flanger and an envelope follower. So that's sort of my funk tone. I get 2 pedals with 1 push. On C, I have more of a ballad solo, chorus, and reverb setting. So this obviously saves a lot of trouble for quick multi-effect switches. And it's no longer a traditional pedal board, which is great. So let's check out the clean tone for a few seconds again. Right? So let's get the funk happening. 1 switch, 2 pedals. Back to A for clean. And let's go to C to check out our fun ballad setting with chorus and reverb in one switch. Back to clean. So the great thing is I could bring this, have a basic pedal board like I did with my A setting, with an octave, a distortion, and a tuner for a basic gig. If it comes down to a bass solo, or if it comes down to a solo gig, I switch it into the C position, the red position, and use it as a multi-effects loop. For messing around by myself, using it just to control the looper, I can do that. So I absolutely love this thing. It's so smart and so intuitive, and I'm not an overly techie guy, and this thing was very easy to program through the software. So check it out.